are now tuned into the Gritty Gamer Podcast. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 20th episode of Gritty Gamer Podcast. I'm your host, Curry, joined my good friend and co-host, Vance. How you doing, man? Hey, why you? Yeah, I was waiting to see if you was going to
I was waiting for this. I guess you was waiting too, so you end up saying it. Whatever, nigga.
You see how hard it is? You see how hard it is for you to curb my spine? You're not such a bastard. You can't even say it.
I was trying to say, you said how I am. I feel okay, that was how hard are you, but fuck it, nigga. I will curb
before we start the podcast, we had a conversation saying, like, hey, nobody, you know what? I was just saying, I just brought it up. Nobody ever asks how I'm doing. I guess people don't give a shit about the host. He's like, you know what? All right, I'll say it next time. He said, you know how to do it. you know what words to say to see how I'm doing.
Look, how are you there, sir?
I'm good, man. Just got back from the dentist. My teeth hurt. My gums hurt. I'm still doing the podcast. My shit ain't even get done either, man. Like, they couldn't even put my permanents in. My gums still gotta heal some more. So I gotta go another 2 weeks, and they gotta send the print. Not said the print. What is the impression, the physical impression to the lab so they can make it. And I gotta wait for 2 weeks for that. So I'm gonna be walking around with missing the tooth still for another 2 weeks. Yeah, it sucks, man. For real.
So when you get your actual stuff, you say 2 weeks?
2 weeks. 2 weeks, man. So 2 weeks I'm gonna be doing video again on YouTube. I ain't doing it right now. All right, so the topic for today is, I asked you how you was doing already?
It don't matter.
It's
all about you right now, bro. It's all about Breezy. It don't matter, bro.
It's about the gamer as a whole, man.
It don't matter, bro.
All right, sadly, unfortunately, Noah couldn't make it to this episode today. Hopefully, things get working out in the future. He can join later. But the topic for today: top 10 best games. Top 10 games every player should play. Every gamer should have in a resume. So I get 5 choices. Vance get 5 choices. We're going to go back and forth, give our choices, and try to come up with that top 10 list. And it's different from your top 5 all-time favorite games. It's just games that you think every gamer should have on their resume, period. And got a little question of the day going on. I'm going to ask it now to give you a little time to think about it. All right, so which character from Outer Worlds shares the same voice actor as the characters as Tiny Tina in Borderlands, Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy, Life is Strange, Chloe, and just like which companion, shares the same voice actor? Is it Ellie, Pravati, Sam, Vicar Max, Felix, or Nyoka? And I'm gonna give you a little background on which companion it is, what's the voice actor, what other games she did, and all that. So, all right, man, let's get down to the nitty gritty. You know, it's been a little minute since I said that too. I feel good. Are you here?
I don't.
Are you here?
I don't like it, bro.
Damn, you breaking shit? What's going on over there?
I gotta express my disinterest for the nitty gritty.
Nitty gritty is staying. You know, I don't know, man. I feel like I just want to say it to piss you off now. Every time you hear it on the podcast, you're gonna hear nitty gritty. If I remember,
you're just gonna hear a sigh, just.
And that's confirmation for me to know I'm pissing you off. All right, man. So let's get into the list. Who got the first choice?
Go ahead, you go ahead and get it. It's all about you. Remember, it's all about you.
Yeah, man. Just it feels good. I'm gonna take this day. It's all about me on this podcast episode. I'm feeling it. All right. So my first choice is Modern Warfare 2. And I try to do this list, my top 5s or top games every gamer should have in the resume or whatever. I tried to choose games of different genres and different reasons. You know what I mean? So you can get a little bit of everything. So Modern Warfare 2, I chose that because it's the best shooter in my opinion. Best story mode for any Call of Duty. It's got all action. I just did an article too talking about comparing Modern Warfare, the new one that just came out, to Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare is the best Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2 in my opinion. but it's still not as good as Modern Warfare 2. You know what I mean? Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I mean, story. I feel like the story wise is almost on par with Modern Warfare 2. I feel like Modern Warfare 2 is like up here, but in Modern Warfare it's like right there. Yeah, online wise, I think the online is still. So I think the online is worse, to be honest. Everybody camps in Modern Warfare now. They just released, so I mean, as far as campaign, yeah, it's right up there. But it's multiplayer, no. Multiplayer is still way below, in my opinion.
That's the thing too. Like when I play Modern Warfare 2, like I'm not saying as multiplayer, so maybe I should probably give a multiplayer Call of Duty option too for my list. But I chose Modern Warfare 2 because of the campaign and the co-op. Because the co-op on Modern Warfare 2 was way better than the campaign on Modern Warfare 2. Like it's more intricate. It's more story based and it's built for more of that local experience. So you know what I mean? Like they got this one tailored to playing online with people. You got abilities now. You can tell how games have changed. The graphics not all at the point. Like you would think that the graphics for the co-op will be the same graphics as they got for the campaign in Modern Warfare, but they made it to be online instead of being local. So they kind of sacrificed some of those graphics to incorporate that little online play. You know what I mean? And the story kind of stale, ain't that good. Like it's just the Modern Warfare 2 co-op was 10 times better. Story mode, the cinematic parts, you about to fall on remember climbing the mountains in the ice, avalanche came, came and snatched you up real quick.
No Gilly.
Stuff like that. Yeah, driving down with them the snowmobiles, shooting everybody off their snowmobile, shit like that, man. Like that game it's just the best Call of Duty experience period to me. So that's my first choice. What's yours? What's your choice?
My first choice of games, I'll say God of War. Not the new one that came out, but the first one. Because I feel like God of War, I mean, it just introduced you into the world of Kratos and the gods and all that stuff. And I just think it's one of those games that it just defines a generation, to be honest. Because the whole quick time event, I think that was one of the first games that actually made quick time events like super like a thing, right? Quick time events wasn't a thing I think for God of War, at least not as prevalent. And then like the dope action sequences and him just killing all these big titans and killing gods and all this stuff. It just the gore of it. Him bang every game he banging girls, bro. So you got to press the quick time events that you want to. That would show the real reasons.
That's a real reason right there.
Mm-hmm. Like I don't want to just. It was a man's. I guess a boy's man's game. Yeah. With the first count, like you talk about like video game, God of War 1 is definitely like a video game. Is definitely a good game to like if you were to first start playing video games, that would definitely be a game to start off on.
See, I don't even know if I played the first one. I think I started off on God of War 2. Which one came to PSP? Was it just God of War or God of War 2?
Which one?
No, I think it might have been God of War Remastered that came to PSP. If it was, then I did play.
No, PSP had its own, like God of War Chains of Olympus or something. I don't think it ever came to like to consoles. I think that's the only one I haven't played because it's only been on like it was a handheld on. But I heard that one was alright though. So I don't know.
I liked it. But I did like I played God of War 2. So either that one on PSP or God of War 2, whichever one came out first, that's the first one I played. And you know, just like you said, all the quick time events, and you feel like a badass beating all the damn titans and people fighting people that's bigger than you. Kratos be beating the shit out of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right, he don't care they titans are just a regular 13-year-old girl. Like, if she in the way, he don't smack her off the cliff. He got
aggressive as fuck, dude.
He literally step on anybody to get to just to kill Zeus. He step on anybody to get to kill all of them. He don't care who they are. So I mean, I like that. He just the first no nonsense, no give a fuck main protagonist in the game that you just wanted to see him win. Like, come on, man.
I think The Witcher 3 is like the personification of the ultimate RPG experience, man. You know what I mean? Like it got everything you need for a perfect RPG game. And I mean, it would be good to play the first and second Witcher. You know what I'm saying? Because it got
Yeah.
cues and stuff in the third one that'll move over to that story.
Witcher 2 is dope. The first one, I think the first one is like only PC. I'm pretty sure because I think it only works with mouse and keyboard. I'm not sure, but if you can, I say go back and play the second one because the second one is definitely worth it.
That's why I say like Geralt, great character, all the supporting cast, Ciri. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a good game all around, man. So and you just completely tailor your experience, your play style to the game. You know what I mean? Like all your skill trees, the runes you put on your swords, the magic you use is. If anybody wants to play a complete RPG experience, and you know, I was kind of like stuck between that and Skyrim because I played the shot of Skyrim too. But I think I enjoyed
Witcher and Skyrim, really?
Yeah, as far as RPG experience, like you don't think RPG as far as RPGs, what would be your pick? You ain't gotta be else to. If you had to pick RPG game that you made,
I probably pick my number 4 after. So you done with your third one? You done with Witcher? Or you want to keep going and say something?
Well, between The Witcher and Skyrim, like they kind of different, like in certain ways, of course, but they both give you that full RPG experience. It's customization, you know what I'm saying? Armor, the story ain't all that good. I think the faction and the guilds are the better parts of the stories.
Witcher?
On Skyrim.
Oh.
But yeah, I still think Witcher 3 got the leg up on Skyrim. Even though I can play the shit out of Skyrim anytime, any day.
Okay.
Start from the beginning. Yeah. That's my second choice.
Since you say RPG, since you brought up RPG, and then maybe think of a game, you say Skyrim and stuff. So every time I think of Skyrim, people say Skyrim is great. I always put up this game. I think it's a Skyrim beater. I think it was underrated, and that game is Dragon's Dogma. I think Dragon's Dogma is one of the best games ever. I think it's so underrated too. Like, it's not as good as like story wise and I guess graphical wise is The Witcher, but as far as gameplay and like all that stuff, and like I think it's definitely on par with Witcher in my opinion, because the combat is basically is you're this person that called the Arisen because you like died and you're arisen from death, and you can customize a follower. So you can first you customizing your person you playing with, then you customizing a follower who follows you through the whole game. You can get up, you can put outfits on them, you can set their abilities, you can do all this stuff. So it's basically like a second person that you never control. It's basically like another main character you never control. You can do everything you can do to the main character, you can do to this person. And you can go to this little realm where it's called like the Dark Arisen realm. I don't know what it's called, but you can get 2 more people. So basically, if you and Noah create a person, you create your person, I can go to this world and get your person and your created person, your follower, and get Noah's created follower person. And I can bring them into my team and they can follow me around the world and help me do my quests and all this stuff. And they'll level up too in the process. But so when we fight monsters and stuff, all the knowledge that they get from fighting monsters from playing with me, they'll take it back to you. So when you log on, they'll be like, "Oh, master, I've learned how to fight this, and I've learned how to take this down. I've learned this person's weakness, and their knowledge will come back to you. So when you fight it for the first time, they already know what to do and help you out with that. And it's a whole factor of when you fight like big monsters and stuff, you can like grab onto them and like climb up their bodies and like go to their eyes and stab them in the eyes. Or if you fight like flying enemies, you can jump in the earth, grab them, pull them down to the ground and kill them while they're on the ground. It's just a dope game. Then you say customization is dope on it. I think it's way better than Skyrim to me. The customization, they got magic spells. You can be a mage, a warrior.
Hold on, wait. You spoke up bad. I ain't heard nothing. You say you think it's way better than Skyrim and what?
Yeah, it's way better than Skyrim, and then you can like the customization is way on point. You say like customization, so Dragon's Dogma would definitely be a plus for you. You can like the magic. I think it's better than Skyrim's. The sword play is definitely better than Skyrim's. Archery is not really all that better than Skyrim, but they got some dope archery abilities. Whereas in Skyrim, you just pull in the bow and shoot it. Whereas on Dragon's Dogma, you got abilities where you can like shoot 3 arrows at once, do the arrow storms and all that stuff. It's like really a dope game. So it's combat and all that stuff. Like as an RPG game that you want to fight, like a fantasy game with dragons, goblins, you want like different elements, like as far as jumping on enemies and grabbing them. your characters learning how to fight enemies and they going out to help other people who don't know how to do it so they can get them tips and all that stuff. It's definitely one of those very good community RPG games, I personally think.
It's
definitely a must get. So if they ever announce a Dragon's Dogma 2, I'm on it 100%.
Yeah, it's not a dope game. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't got no questions because you said everything already pretty much.
Yeah, man, I love that game. That's definitely a game that you should definitely play. If you had to choose that over Skyrim, you would definitely want to waste your money playing that over Skyrim. Definitely.
Hey man, I told you Witcher is better.
Witcher is better, but it's not. But to me, not by much.
Not by
it's
much.
Right there.
I might check that out.
You definitely.
How old is it?
I don't know. I think they got like a remastered version that came out not recently, but in the last couple years. So I mean, the graphic. I don't know because you're a graphic person. The graphics, they good, but they kind of oldish, but they still look good to me. Like I'm not a graphics person, so they look good to me. But you'd have to see for yourself. Look up gameplay for.
All right, I'll
look at it and see how it is. But it's definitely a game you probably put so many hours into. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. My third choice, which is what, number 4?
Number 5.
Number 5. Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Number 5 on the list is Super Smash Bros. I chose that as like the ultimate couch co-op party, beers, food, pizza. That's the best party game I think you can play right there. Like I still can sit down and play that shit. I don't care if it's Brawl, Melee, or the new one. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I can sit down and play that shit all day. And it's one of those games that just bonded me, my brother, and my cousin. We just sit back and play that shit all day, man. Now we sit back and do the same shit as 25, 26, 27-year-olds, man. Just sit back and play that shit. We get a big ass 12-pack of beers, cook some burgers and shit, and just sit back and chill. So if you're looking for that ultimate experience of hanging out with friends and shit like that, to play Super Smash Bros. If you never played it, it's hectic as hell. Y'all could be in there sweating, yelling, throwing controllers. You play as every character, almost any character you can think of in the Nintendo universe. And the newest one got so many characters now. They still adding people on as add-ons. So anybody could think of, man. I've been playing with Joker from Persona 5 on mine. That's one of my main characters. The Pokemon and Incineroar, I can clear some people out with Incineroar. Greninja? You seen Greninja?
Mm-hmm.
That's another one of my mains. Lucario, man, it's just like it's just hectic as hell. Man, you can set your own rules. I ain't trying to go too much into it because it's not a whole lot to talk about. It's just a fighting game, a platforming fighting game. Does that sound about right? Platforming fighting game.
Yeah, I don't care for fighting games. You know me.
Because you suck. That's why.
Exactly. I don't had it. Hey, I suck. I
was real disappointed, man. We went to that bar. What was it, Hubris in St. Louis on Main Street, man? Like, It's a gaming bar, and they had Super Smash Bros., the newest one. And I was just sitting there bored as fuck. I was beating everybody's ass. I was playing with Incineroar, and everybody just thought I was like the best player there. I was whooping your ass, Noah, and the bartender's ass, the owner. Like, you just show shit, man. You supposed to be beat. You know what I'm saying? Unless you try to show a good time to everybody.
Whatever, nigga. Into the tournament or so.
I don't know if I'm that good though. Y'all was just trash.
So you want to whoop niggas' ass? You can whoop ass, but you want to go to the nigga that actually know how to play and whoop that.
Nah, I will. I'll do it. I'll play everybody.
So. I don't believe.
I'm gonna walk away with a smile on my face. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I tried. I ain't got that many high expectations on that. But yeah, man, if you looking for the experience, man, play any of the Super Smash Bros. Like, they all good. And still, the original on 64 still worth $40 now, I think. Probably if not more. So that's how good that game is, man. It's one of the best sellers. But that's
they don't really lower the price of their game though. Nintendo, don't they? I don't think they ever gonna sell.
If it's a good game, then they don't. I'm pretty sure you can find some stupid little Carnival Rush or Costume Quest or some shit like that nobody give a damn about. I'm just throwing 2 names out there. But
Quest. that's how I used to get it. You know, those games they give like in the cereal boxes or something.
Yeah, them games you get sit your nephew down in front of the game. That shit wouldn't fly no more now.
You remember that Burger King game that came out where Burger King was giving out the Burger King race cart and all that stuff?
I think I do remember that. I think I do remember that. Remember
giving away with Big Macs? Yeah, those. That is just a bunch of those games, man.
A bunch of bullshit games. We want to make a game.
Those are the type of games you see on like TV shows and movies. You see the character playing a game. It'd be those type of games. It don't be like no mainstream game. It'd be like some game. They'd be like, really, nigga? That what like, oh my god. But what is it? You done with yours?
Yeah. I mean, I ain't got much else to say about Smash Bros.
Number 6. What was mine? Dragon's Dogma, God of War. Okay, I guess my third one would be Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts.
Which one?
I guess I just say the series as a whole. It is okay. Because they all kind of really play the same.
Never played them, man.
But Kingdom Hearts it's just, I don't know. It's one of those games that I guess it's nerd to me personally. Because it's like one of the first games I played when I was little. Not the first game, but the one I put the most time into when I was little. I think this is the game I first started playing when I first started beating games. Because usually when you play games, you don't really beat games, just play them.
Bullshit. Yeah. When I was super young, that was the case. Bro.
I mean, it's a certain point in time where you first beat your first game. I don't even remember. That's kind of weird, but like when you first your first game you ever beat. Like, you remember your first game you ever beat?
I think it was Dead or Alive story mode. I don't really count that because it was the first game I had. My first real, you know what? Nah, I don't know, man. I can't remember what house I was at. I think it was either King Kong on GameCube or
that shit was trash. I love that shit.
I liked it, man. That was the shit to me, man.
I hated that one.
That's all I had.
It was hard, nigga.
It was hard. You couldn't.
Yeah, that shit was hard, bro. I played with King Kong. You had to fight the 3 or 2 T-Rexes. They would always whip my ass. I'm like, how you beat these niggas?
That shit was hard, man. But it's like, you gotta remember, it's only one of the only games I had. I had that and Sonic, the Shadow on GameCube, and you could run. This is the one where you can run around, and if you got a second controller plugged in, the other player can play with you, but they can't. The screen won't follow them, so they just be running around, not know what the fuck they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was either King Kong or Dead or Alive, whichever one of them came out first. I'm trying to remember where house I was at, man. Dead or Alive was my first game on Xbox. Then I got Blade 2, or Blade, and then Shrek and all that other shit. And I think I beat all those too.
See, I don't remember. See, I had every system, bro, except an Atari and Dreamcast. So I don't remember what the first game I beat. I just know I played a lot of shit. That's all I know. I can't remember the first game, but I know Kingdom Hearts is one of the first games that I beat that I remember, and it was Kingdom Hearts 1. And I just remember seeing the commercials for it and what is this game? You know, it was Final Fantasy characters and Disney characters all rolling in one. That's before I even knew what Final Fantasy characters was. I didn't know about Final Fantasy until years after. And I'm just like, who are these characters and this? And I thought they was original to the series and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, it's dope. You can go to different, go to Tarzan land and fight with Tarzan or do this and go to this land.
It's a dope ass concept, man.
It's super dope. But then the powers be dope and the I don't know, it's just the magic, all that shit, it's just so amazing. So I like the combat. I was never one I never played one of the Final Fantasy games because I never liked it, the rock paper scissors combat. I hate those the JRPG genre, the attack. I hate it.
It works with certain like Persona and Pokemon and shit.
That's the only way I play it. Persona. I played it with Persona, and I think that's probably why I don't really get into Pokemon either, because of that whole. I don't know. I hate it, bro. I want to move my character around and do and dodge, and I don't like that. You do an attack and you missed. Like what? I want to miss on my own. I don't want you to give me a 50% chance of missing when this nigga this close to my face. Like, come on, man. So I hate it because usually with games like that, you gotta do 2 things. You gotta set most of your people to attack, and you gotta have set. If you got mages or healers, you gotta set 2 or 3 of them per people to heal. So basically, you got 2 attackers and 3 healers that's healing everybody in rotation. Because if we don't got nobody healing, y'all gonna die because the boss or somebody just got a super move just gonna wipe everybody out. So unless you got like I say, 2 or 3 people in your party healing, you ain't gonna make it out. And I just don't I just want to do it all on my own, man. I just love the feeling of running around, attacking on my own, and then just healing myself whenever I want to or I need it or something like that. So those action RPGs. I definitely love them more than the JRPGs. But I said, basically the characters, the world that you travel to, and all that stuff. That's definitely, I feel like if you like Disney and Final Fantasy, that's definitely a game that you should have played or you should play.
Yeah, I ain't never played it, but it looked good. It look. It's like a fun concept, man. It's just like one of them things where if you ain't get into it, feel like I'm too lost and I don't want to go to the beginning. Start from, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they got them all. They got them all on PlayStation 4. So if anybody wanted to get into the series, they got the whole series on PS4.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not about the access to the games. It's about how overwhelming it is to play all those games and just being so far behind. You know what I mean? It's how many of them? How many of those games is it?
A lot. I mean, you playing one, probably 5. It's like more than that, but 3 of them on the things are like they just doing it like video form. You don't actually play them; they just show the cutscenes basically, and that's it. Like you play like because they got the Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, no, the HD collections like that. And each of those you play 2 games. You play like on the flight. Say 1.5 is the first one. It's the first Kingdom Hearts. Then is a Kingdom Hearts card. Rechain the memories. It's all confusing. And it's like Dream Drop Distance or something like that. So you play the first 2, and the third one is just all cutscenes. Like you don't play, you just see the cutscene, get the story, and that's it. And that's how it usually is for HD. You play 2 of them, get the cutscene for the third one, and then you just gone. You done with the shit. That's basically how they do it. So I guess they basically did it where the most confusing one is the one that they do the cutscenes for, and the other ones are you just play for. That's how I saw it.
Still like a lot.
Yeah,
but yeah, I would say I get into that, but I don't see myself doing it. I sit back and watch a YouTube movie or some shit and just watch them all go through.
It's confusing and shit though. So
I can already tell. All right, so what? Choice number 7. Can I count? Shit, that's right. All right, good. See, all about me today. Last of Us. If you're looking for a good single player story mode, man, like completely immersed, it's not too much. Like it's I think it's one of the total packages for a single player experience. It's just playing this Joel and Ellie, watching the story unfold, get emotionally attached to Joel and Ellie. Like it's just good to be, man. The whole game, Joel and Ellie, man, like just watching their conversation, watching their stories unfold as they go through, and like The Last of Us, I don't think people really remember. Like when you played it, like it's hectic as hell, man. Like you can't pause the game when you're trying to craft shit. It's intense as hell throughout the entire game. Like everything about it. It's like one of the woosah moments when you finally got out some shit and then they relax it for a second and then boom, they get right into some more trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like the entire game is action packed from beginning to end. And you get engrossed into Joel and Ellie's story. And it's just, I don't know. I love horror, thriller, all that type of shit, and it just got it all rolled up into one game, man. Survival plus a good ass story. That game is it, 100%. I probably beat it like 2 or 3 times. I think I beat it on the hardest difficulty too. So, looking for that perfect single player experience, definitely Last of Us. New one coming out in May. What is it? May?
I think so.
May of next year. So I can't wait.
Delayed it, didn't it?
Yeah, delayed it from February to May. So I just know Cyberpunk coming out first, and then Last of Us it's coming soon after. So that's my other choice.
What 8? What is a game? I forgot my other choice. You know what? I'll go with this. Dark Souls. It's not the same as Last of Us. Usually I probably would say Uncharted, but I was thinking say Uncharted, but I'll switch it up. But Dark Souls. I feel like Dark Souls is one of those games. I feel like Dark Souls will put her on your chest. It's one of those games. It's one of those games where you literally play it, and it's so hard that when you finally accomplish something in it, that it just feels so. You just feel so good about yourself. Like you just accomplished this big old hurdle. You got over it, and you just feel like a badass. It's definitely because literally a lot of games nowadays coming out now is doing the whole Dark Souls formula, the whole everything is super hard. They don't want to tell you what to do. You got to figure everything out for yourself. And a lot of people nowadays, they doing a whole hand holding. They like to have everything explained to them this and go this way and this way. And even then, they still don't know what the hell they doing. It's like, man, what? But Dark Souls is definitely one of those games. Had the series, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, all of them. It's definitely one of those games where it's tough to get into. Like it's easy to play, but hard to master. One of those things. So
easy to play.
Yeah, it's easy to play. It's like 3 buttons. You hit thing, you just gotta time it right and block right and dodge it right. It's like hard to master.
I think you really you belittling the difficulty of this game, man.
I just said it was hard. Don't you?
It's not easy to play.
It's hard. It is. Literally, a hard game would be like
simple. I should say. It's not even simple.
It is simple.
It's not.
All you doing is smacking enemies. That's literally all you do is hit enemies. That's all you do. And the grand scheme
of the game so damn hard.
It's making it hard because you're so weak. Your stamina is shit. You ain't got any stamina, and most enemies can like one hit. That's the only reason it's hard. If you put say for instance Kratos, if you put Kratos in a situation and he would just one shot everybody and whooping their ass, you wouldn't say no. But since you're so weak, you like an actual human being in a world full of monsters. It makes it more realistic.
I'm gonna say this: the thing that make the game so hard for me, all the things you just said, and they play into it. But the main reason why is because once you get comfortable with an enemy, because you're gonna if you a normal player, you probably gonna fight the same enemy at least 4 or 5 times before you finally kill them. Once you get comfortable with the enemy, they're all different. Even the little enemies. You know what I'm saying? You can't really get set into a certain play style. You gotta constantly adapt and change up how you dodge, what weapon you use, and all this shit. So it just keep you on your toes constantly. And it's just that's what makes it so damn hard.
The hardest part about Dark Souls is the bosses. Yeah, sure. The little dudes can.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just, I ain't saying they hard. I'm just saying like they even as an example, they can contribute to the difficulty too because they never fight the same. Once you get to a new area, they different. They got like a certain amount of moves they're gonna do, and then you think you got them down, but they'll take that little extra step instead of taking 2 steps. It took 3 this time, and they kill your ass. And you done. You know, shit like that. But the bosses are that times 10. That's what makes it so damn hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get comfortable with your playstyle because you got to switch it up in order to get through. I mean, some people out there did some crazy-ass shit. Like, I remember one person played Dark Souls 3 with nothing but a knife or something like that and didn't die at all throughout the whole game. Remember that shit?
It's possible. It's people who do speed runs. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get good at it, you can get you.
I say it's easy to play, hard to master. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I don't like that.
It don't matter what you don't like. I'm just saying that's what it is.
I don't agree with that.
All you have is a sword and a shield, and it just takes on how you use it. It's basically all it is.
Or a spear or other shit is
anything that you use to smack somebody else. It's all the same. It's all the same.
Dexterity, you gotta read all the other shit. It's not easy.
That's only if you have it's only if you build like a dex build or you build it a straight. But most people just go straight anyway, so they ain't worried about dexterity. They just get whatever can do the most damage. That's what they use it. That's all it is.
You just made that game sound even harder.
No, I didn't. Yes, that's what people who want to master it. Yeah, so if you want to master the game, of course you're gonna know what dex and the magic builds and the string build. But if we got somebody who playing a game, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna go for the knight who's good at defense and the guy who can hit hard. That's mainly what you're gonna go for. Now, if you somebody who's trying to make the game challenging or fun for yourself, you probably go for the mage, somebody who's just good at magic and ain't got no hidden damage. So they take 50 hits to kill somebody where the knight would take just 1 hit. No, it's one of those type of things where it's like you can either make the game as easy for yourself as possible or it's hard. It's one of those things where I say it's easy to play but hard to master.
All right. That's your slogan for Dark Souls.
That's my slogan for Dark Souls.
All right, I'll let you keep that. But my last choice number 9, Grand Theft Auto 5. If you're looking for that, multiplayer, single player, customization, fun, just period, constant updates, and Grand Theft Auto 5 is it. It goes without saying that this was one of the best games ever made, like in all genres. You know what I'm saying? Like you got everything in there. They try to take us. They try to do everything other games did and do it better. Driving better than most racing games. golf better than most golfing games. Shooting is on par with a lot of shooting games. You know what I'm saying? Flying is better than a lot of flying parts in certain games. You know what I'm saying? It's just all this shit. Customization is crazy. They just took it and made it to took it to another level, man. The highest sold piece of content, entertainment content ever. Ain't that crazy? Movies, CDs.
I made like $1 billion in like a week or something.
That shit's crazy. I remember when I first got it. We all got it the same night. Me, you, and Brandon.
How many times you buy it?
I bought it like 3 times.
I bought it like
when we bought it, the first time we got it, after we all went to our own midnight release at GameStop. Remember that shit?
I don't think I did.
You ain't go to no midnight release?
No, I don't think I did.
Dude, I'm telling you, I remember because when I got home to play it, we all got back home at around the same time. And we all had back online, and we had to sit there and download it for hours, and we was all pissed off. And you couldn't get it no other way, like, because you didn't pre-order it. We all came back to the house, our own houses at around the same time, like 1:00 in the morning, to try and download this shit, and it took all fucking day. You remember that? I was at my dad's house.
I took your word for it. Oh.
But yeah, man, I did not sleep when I played that game, man. I did not fucking sleep at all. And it's just crazy to see how far it came, man, because the online didn't come out until like a month or two later. Then when it did come out, it was shitty because it was glitchy. You couldn't even get through no missions. And now look at it, man, polished and got so much shit in it. It's crazy.
Yeah. And now everybody's saying it's a cash grab and they keep adding stuff. All the casinos. And
I think they got the right to do that, man.
You say what?
I think they got the right to do all this shit. If you don't need all that bullshit cards and shit like this, you don't need that to play. I don't even want to get into some microtransaction conversation.
my main thing with Grand Theft Auto 5 that I was mad about is that they abandoned single player just for the multiplayer. I was hoping for everybody was hoping for some damn single player content, but they just refused. The multiplayer is making too much money. And they didn't care. I was just like, man.
Yeah, man, just give us a zombie mode. I guess they feel like we can mod it to ourselves. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's only PC though. Ain't like they got that shit like Skyrim. We can put mods on consoles and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So it's like,
just give me zombies, man.
And then hopefully, you think they're gonna put some DLC for Red Dead Redemption 2? Fuck no.
I think they will. I think they will.
Nah.
I mean, you gotta remember that they online not on par with Grand Theft Auto Online. So the single player is the main thing about their game. So they gotta add something, man. Do some more. If they do zombies in there, I don't know if they're gonna do zombies in there because this game is based on realism so fucking much that it might not do it. I don't know, but it would be nice though, man. Got me thinking. I just hope they just say, hey, here you go. This just come out, just take two. Or 2K, what the fuck? Yeah, it's Take-Two, ain't it?
Ooh.
The publishers. Take-Two just come out with their announce a zombie map. They go download it now. $25. I'll pay that. I don't care. Game big as hell. I'm saying for real, like $15 is day one. As soon as they announce it, it's there to download. That's the type of shit I want. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing with all the shit they got going on. I can trust them. It won't be no Fallout 76 type of situation where they release it. What didn't they release the same day? Or was it like a week later or something? Fallout 76.
What you talking? Release what?
When they announced Fallout 76, because it like the first time anybody heard about it was E3 stage. I mean, and then
I think Bethesda. I think they were releasing a lot of their games that they announced it or something like that. Because Fallout 4 they released Fallout 4 the same year that they announced it. So I think it was something like that. E3 76 too.
See, hopefully, I believe that Take-Two would do it the right way. Release it same day and make sure it's still a good game. Like, they got too much money for shit to fall in the hole like that. I mean, Bethesda do too. They got a lot of fucking money, so ain't no excuses behind that shit. But yeah, man, that's my fifth choice, man.
Grand Theft Auto, huh? I want you to do a Grand Theft Auto game. You chose 5. I guess I'll do one. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Like, forget 5. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is and will always be the best Grand Theft Auto until they do something. I guess to bring out another one, but it will always be the best Grand Theft Auto. It just has so much. It just the customization from the character to the cars. Like you can make you do fat, skinny, buff. You could make a dress however you wanted. The cars, the customization for the cars was dope. It was just the best Grand Theft Auto game out there. The only downfall with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, to me, was that you couldn't place markers. Like you can play markers, but it didn't have waypoints. And the game was so huge that it was just hard sometimes trying to navigate where to go, and you couldn't have waypoints. Especially when you got to the woods. It's like, oh God, everything's so far away. You had to look at your map 150 times. Oh, I missed my turn. I got to turn around and go. Mm-hmm. That's the only downfall about that game. But I like the territories. You can like take over territory and then spread Grove Street all over the Los Santos. And
yeah, I like that part. That's like one of the most fun parts about that.
Yeah, it was fun, but then it also was kind of tedious because sometimes like you got to go defend your territory. It's all on the other side. I'll
get it back later. Shit.
Right. It was just one of the dopest games. CJ, the best. I think the best and the main character of all the Grand Theft Autos. He was just the funny dude. He was just funny, super realistic. Like you cared about him. You cared about his family, his sister. You cared about I ain't even go as far as say cared about Riders and Big Smoke before you found out all the other stuff. Then once you find out, now you just want to kill it. Like, motherfuckers. But yeah, I think it had a very dope ensemble of characters in there that's super memorable, even more memorable than a lot of the characters they have, even in Grand Theft Auto 5. I feel like Ryder is more memorable than what's a side character in Grand Theft Auto 5 that you think is memorable? Like, nobody.
Who? Auntie, what's her name?
What's her name? Auntie, what's her name? She ain't memorable. Exactly. What's her name? Exactly. They ain't memorable.
She ain't forgettable. Her name
they are forgettable. You can't think of somebody's name. Clearly, you don't care about that much.
Your name don't make it forgettable.
Yes, it do.
No, it don't.
Yes, it do.
You have a hard ass name.
Her name ain't hard. Her name is Tanya. That's her name.
There you go. All right, so Tanya.
That ain't a hard name. Tanya. That's like a 5-letter word.
But they wasn't really side characters at the same time.
They was side characters. Tanya. Anybody that's not the main is side.
Well, yeah, but they was real valuable to the plot. I mean, I ain't talking Tanya. I'm talking about San Andreas, Ryder, and
I say the only. Okay, I mean that's true.
Officer Tenpenny.
Yeah, see, Officer Tenpenny. That's San Andreas.
I know, so I'm saying they part of the plot. They all the characters.
I say the only person that was GTA 5 that's had that wasn't a main is Lamar. Personally, Lamar, he's like the only one. I think
he's the only one, man.
He's the only one who, other than Lamar wasn't even important to the story. I mean, he was in the story, but it could have been without him. But he made it entertaining, especially at the beginning when it was just him.
What's that boss name? I'm forgetting everybody.
I know you're talking you racist, you're Nazi. I forgot his name. Yeah, I don't know his name either. That's the point.
Then Trevor has a little right hand man to do with the hat and shit.
I know his name, Ron. That's that's the only one.
I forgot everybody's name, man. Shit.
Cause they not important. It just goes to show that they not important. They not important.
Wait. What was that? You said because they're not important. He got serious as hell for a second.
Exactly, because they're not important in your heart. About them like that. Just go ahead and admit it, bro.
Nah, man. You know you can't use my bad memory against me.
It's like you know when you go while you out in public, somebody come up to you, like, hey, bro, you that dude from? And you try to remember. What's their name? You don't care about it that much. Can you chose not to remember them all. What they look like or what their name is, but I'm pretty sure somebody that you do remember, you go like, oh, bro, you James from 7th period, you funny nigga, like something like that. You know what I mean? Like the people who you remember like the most stick to you. That's all I'm saying. They forget
memorable because they run around shooting people, towing cars, blowing shit up. That's what I mean. If you see somebody run, I can't make that
towing cars.
I said towing cars.
That's what I said. Towing cars.
Oh, they said towing cars like TOY.
Memorable. I bro, that one who was towing cars out there.
That was a memorable mission. Yeah. Driving around, snatch people, repo and shit.
I mean, that's only one time. I guess you could do it more than that, but I mean, who went back and told cars? Like, I don't know. Let's be honest. Like, did you ever go back?
I ain't go back and tow people's cars for the mission, but I just ride, go to a stoplight, just pick somebody's shit up and just sling it off a damn cliff on purpose. You know, do that?
Nah. Yeah. I don't think I ever got into a tow truck.
I just do that shit all the time, man. Just grab, snatch your shit up and just ride around that motherfucker and then throw it down the hill. That shit used to be funny, man. But yeah, that's it, man. Those are the. Oh, you want to take a guess at the question?
Sure.
Which companion from Outer Worlds shares the same voice actor from After Party Sam Hill, which you didn't play, Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy, Life is Strange, Chloe. A couple anime shows too, but we don't get into those. Borderlands 2, Tiny Tina. Which companion from Outer Worlds has the same voice actors as all those characters I just named? We got Ellie.
Ellie.
Yeah. Say Ellie?
Yeah.
It's Pravati. Damn throat hurt. But it's Pravati, man. It's the girl Ashley Birch. She got she won a couple of awards, man. She won the Golden Joystick twice, once in 2018, not 2018, 2015, and for Life is Strange, and she won it for Horizon Zero Dawn. So yeah, she was killing it, man. She do a couple people for Attack on Titan. She got like, for real, I couldn't even count them all out, like 40 different voice characters that she got. She voiced like 40 different people. So I wish I had a voice like that, man, for real. And just go around and just completely change my voice, because they don't even sound alike. You know what I'm saying? None of them sound alike. Even Sam Hill, you need to play After Party. Sam is one of the best characters on there, and I don't even see no comparison. You know what? Pravati and Sam probably do sound alike a bit. But go back and play After Party. It's free, man. You will see what I'm talking about. Sam is the taxi driver, the very first demon who become friends with Milo and Lola. But man, it's definitely a good game. But yeah, that was the answer. That was kind of like a quick little question of the day. I'll say question of the podcast. That don't sound right. What should we call this?
What?
This little question. Gotta be like a slick name to it. I'm doing a question of the day because it's like some school shit.
I don't know. I gotta put some thought into it.
Put some real thought into it. But yeah, expect to have something like this every episode. I'm gonna do it, and hopefully other people get onto the damn podcast. We got different options, like a little scoreboard, get a trophy made, all type of shit. Y'all want a shirt or something? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But yeah, that was it. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Make sure y'all check out the website at grittygamer.com. Got new articles up. Go there, check out our Twitter at Gamer Gritty. It's the easiest way to connect to us. And check out my Twitters at SoBreezy31. My damn teeth hurt, man. Every time I breathe in, it's like a little like sensitive. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like that shit. It's like the worst.
Yeah.
The sensitivity from breathing in. That shit.
That's not that shit. You got cavities or something.
No, man, I'm telling you, they use a laser to like cut away my gums and shit. And I think they kind of fucked, like, you know, I do a little suction thing to like get the spit and shit.
Yeah.
And you probably missed it in a little minute, hey.
Nah.
Yeah, they like did a little suction thing, and then like as she was cutting away my gums, the other dentist was like, the assistant was like sucking up the spit and the gum meat that was coming off. And then she grabbed my tongue with the thing on accident, and it scared the fuck out of me. I was like trying to be real still, because you know I was tensing up because she had a laser. I could hear it, but I couldn't feel nothing. I just knew she was cutting away my shit. So when the thing snatched my tongue up, I jumped hard as motherfucker. Everybody said, "Oh my god!" Like, can you feel it? I'm like, no, she scared the hell out of me when she did this. I don't know when I moved, she probably then punching my damn gums or something. But something wrong. My damn mouth hurt a little bit. Hopefully, it heal up, man. It's gonna heal up. But damn, we just went to another. I just went to another conversation. You know, it's my day. I can do what the fuck I want to do. It's my day. But Yeah, so that's the end of the podcast. That was a very bad outro.
Teeth.
I just messed up. Just went on a whole tangent.
Go ahead, keep it gritty, gamers. Go ahead.
Damn, man. Stay gritty, gamers.
No, stay gritty, gamers.